Boom. It came across Wack's desk. Let me tell y'all something about Wack. For months, I didn't tell anybody this because, see, one thing about me, I'm big on loyalty, and I just respect, certain individuals just based on certain circumstances. So, like, I'm big on loyalty. I bleed it. You know what I'm saying? So, Wack has been trying, y'all. If I'm lying, I'm flying. For months to send people my way. I'm talking, man, I ain't even gonna put the names on who he tried to send my way. I'm talking about top rappers, top media personalities. I'm talking about, you know what I'm saying, top bloggers. I wasn't going because this
Hold the phone, man. Come on, man. Hold the phone, man. She said Wack was trying to send top media personalities and top rappers, and you slept with Skinny. Hold up, man. Hold up, man. Hold up, man. Hold up, man. Hey, Jaleec, you gotta relax. You really gotta relax, baby. Hold up. Wack is trying to send you these top here and top there, and you slept with Skinny? All right. Okay. Maybe I'm tweaking. Hold up. Yeah, she's out of pocket.
narrative that you guys were trying to push, I was already like, whatever, allowing y'all to play with my name just a little bit in regards to that aspect. But I wasn't going to give them the ammo that they needed to, you feel me, to feel like they had me. They had me like, I wasn't going to give them what they wanted. They needed something to have on me because everything in my past was already exposed. They needed something new. They needed something fresh. So Wack kept sending them. I'm not going. I'm talking about top rappers, top bloggers, top media. I'm not going.
What top rappers? Hold on, Jaleec, you gotta relax, baby. Cause don't no top rappers be around Wack. None of them. There's no top rappers that be around Wack. Hold up. I know you ain't talking about Blueface. You can't be talking about Blueface because Blueface ain't no top rapper. Nah, he's not a top rapper, baby. What is she talking about? Like on some real live shit. Blueface is not a top rapper. Who could she be talking about that's a top rapper that Wack was sending at her? Oh, she can't be talking about Baby Shooter. Oh, my goodness. No, not him. Come on, Stunner Girl ran back to Blueface and everybody else and left Baby Shooter because she knew Baby Shooter didn't have it like that. The nigga Foo Fafi. She know that. Hold up. Smash that like button, hit that subscribe button.
Going. Straight up. I'm not going. Straight up. Boom. This situation finally transpires. Nobody knew about it besides besides maybe 2 to 3 people that I felt like I could trust about the situation. It was never supposed to hit the internet because it was never a clout chasing thing. It was never whatever you guys want to try to categorize it as. It was just reality. Wack needed something to have over me, and I wasn't giving him anything. Because I'm gonna be honest with y'all, I never trusted Wack. You can't trust somebody. It's hard to trust somebody like Wack because like Wack is like unpredictable. And then like if you've been around Wack, then you can just, I don't know if you guys are like into like energies and intuition and just reading body language. But every time he was around me, it was always like his energy was always off. You know what I'm saying?
Hold up. You was around Wack, riding with everything Wack said. Wack used you to go at Sporty Face, Aunt Hefe, and Munchie B. And now you said you couldn't trust Wack. This why I can't believe the shit she say. I can't believe the shit that she be saying. Now that Wack start talking crazy about you, you want to say you couldn't trust him, but you was rocking with him. You gave him an unlocked phone so he can look through it and show everybody on the live no jumper. But you ain't trusting? Yeah, all right. I don't believe it. You hear me? I don't believe it. I believe she trusted Wack. She thought Wack was going to get her to the next level. She thought Wack sending her over to 607 was going to take her so-called quote-unquote career to another level. And it didn't work. It didn't work. Your career never took off. I'm like, your career never took off. I'm just keeping it a buck. Your career never took off. You just somebody to talk about. That's it. You're somebody to talk about, baby. You ain't got no career. You don't know how to work social media. You know what I'm saying? You don't know how to work social media. So you don't have a career. Having people talk about you is not a career. Knowing how to work your social media platforms can turn into a career. But not just having people speak about you. You have no social media platform that's making you a bag. You doing free promo shit just to get talked about. So you don't have a career yet. And the people that you surrounded yourself around, nobody gave you any insight on how to mess with social media. They just use you for content. That's it.
Then he would troll me in like a disrespectful manner. Then he would kind of like try to like direct me into messing with certain individuals, and I wasn't going. You know what I'm saying? So with Wack, I never trusted Wack.
That's a lie. That's a lie. Wack directed you to mess with 607 and you went over there. This is a lie. You went to 607 platform because Wack directed you. So you went off of his direction. So you did go. I think she just likes saying these certain sayings. She loves saying blood and I'm not going. I think that's the slang that she just loves to say. Blood and I'm not going. You're not a blood and you will go. Let's just be real.
Like I know, like I kept it respectful on the internet just because I'm that type of person. Because it's like I don't like, I just feel like certain things don't need to hit the internet. Because once it hits the internet and it hits the internet, I'm on go every single time. You feel me? I never trusted Wack. Wack can be trusted from the beginning because I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I'm gonna give y'all a scenario. How he did AOF Nino, I didn't trust him after that. I remember we was at No Jumper one day, right? It was when I crashed the Adam and Wack show, right? I remember sitting there. I was overly intoxicated that day. But I remember sitting there. It was me, Stevie. I think Creep came. Whatever. I can't remember. I remember Like, I remember, can't really remember too much, but I do remember like Wack walking up, and I was like, "Why you do Nino like that?" And he was like, "I don't know him," and I was like, "But you were on the internet pushing him, commenting on his posts. He was in y'all. He was in his. You was in his bio, and I." And so then Stevie was like, "That is true. That is true." So me and Stevie was kind of like, trying to get like to the bottom of it, because it's like, why would you make it seem, when everything hit the fan with Nino, why did you kind of like make it seem however you made it seem, whether Nino paid for his chain or not? You feel me? Or whatever the case may be in regards to that Cash Money West chain. It was neither here or there. You guys knew that Nino had that chain. 600 never said nothing about that chain. Wack never said nothing about that chain. As soon as the chain got confiscated, and then they went to the jeweler, and then they found out that it was whatever it was, and it was like whatever. It wasn't like a real chain. That's when Wack came on the internet and he said whatever he said. It just kind of threw me a little bit off, because I remember Wack in the comments. I remember 600 posting, I remember him tagging, and I was like, yeah, I can't trust him. Straight.
You still dealt with Wack after you seen all that. After you seen all that, you still dealt with Wack, man. Wack and 600 does this to everybody. Anybody that they claim to be cool with, they always turn on them. You seen it. You still chose to deal with Wack because you thought you was gonna be different. You thought you was gonna get ahead. They didn't get ahead. You thought you was gonna get ahead dealing with it. You thought you was different. If we just keeping it a buck. You thought, nah, he ain't gonna do that to me. I ain't going, blood. I ain't going, blood. And Wack said, all right, I'm gonna send you the 607 on. Got you anyway. Yeah. Got you anyway.
Yeah, like, I would never trust them just based on that. You feel me? And so it was another situation, even with Nipsey Hussle. With the Nipsey Hussle situation and Wack, let me tell y'all something. Wack has something to do with like what? The start. I don't know verbatim. This is just what I'm hearing behind the scenes. He has something to do with.
Oh, come on. Now you want to tell us what you heard behind the scenes. Did you hear that before you start dealing with Wack or after? So when did you not trust him? Before or after? Because Nipsey been dead since 2019. This ain't nothing new. Nipsey been going since 2019. Like, come on. Hey, yo, Jaleec, you gotta relax, man. You really gotta relax. And I'm just keeping it a buck.
Like the start of Nipsey Hussle's career. He wanted all of us to go against Nipsey Hussle publicly, but it was like, some of us really like grew up listening to Nipsey. Back in 2013, I was on Nipsey heavy. Nipsey, Janae Aiko, and Kendrick Lamar. That was like my era of like LA artists. You feel me? So, more the story like with the whole Nipsey thing, even Creep said behind the scenes that, you know, he didn't understand why he was pushing that narrative with Nipsey Hussle, which he was.
See, that's because Wack find y'all little people that don't got common sense and he manipulate y'all. And y'all, being who y'all are, y'all will never understand why Wack does what he does to y'all type of people. Y'all will never understand it. This is just the manipulation that he does with the people of y'all stature. He knows how to play y'all. You know? And y'all fall for it every time. And then after y'all get played, then y'all want to come out and talk about it. That shit's crazy. This is like the same routine. Wack plays each and every individual, and then they come out and act like they didn't trust it. They didn't know. Now they want to talk about it. This is why, when these people be talking about them, I might react to what they saying, but it's like, I look at them all funny. Y'all sat down with Wack. Y'all all was rocking with him. Y'all witnessed the man turn on everybody he deal with. The man is trying to manipulate you to talk about Nipsey and say things about Nipsey, and you can't see something strange about that from the door? Why is this nigga trying to make sure I talk about Nipsey? Nipsey been going since 2019. And he wants y'all to push this narrative? Like, come on, man.
I was never going to get jiggy with that narrative with Nipsey Hussle. So, like, with me, I was looking at it like that. And then when I heard, like, the lore behind it, boom, I start analyzing it. I start depicting it, dissecting, and I'm like, brother, he compromised Big U. You know what I'm saying? Like, he compromised Big U. And this is what I'm telling y'all what's going on behind the scenes. Because Wack has built his platform off manipulation, extortion, intimidation, and blackmail.
Ayo, SBGB TV fan. How many times have we said this? How many times have we said this about Wack? It's why when these people come out talking like this, like, come on, man. Now y'all want people to listen to y'all after he does it to y'all. Man, beat your feet, man. Straight beat your feet, man. This is crazy.
Straight up. Giving it to y'all raw and uncut. Pay attention. You know what I'm saying?
Nobody is paying attention. Like, come on. You want people to listen to you about what Wack is doing, and you just was over there buddy with the nigga? Man, nobody taking you serious, man. They definitely got the mind of a goldfish. Nobody's taking you serious, man. Yeah, nobody.
He has been exposed for being with transmissions. You know what I'm saying? And none of the blogs picked it up. Vaguely, but not like wholeheartedly. You know what I'm saying? He started breaking them off, threatening to sue, doing X, Y, and Z. Brother, you get on here popping it about everybody else.
Hey, listen, I gotta be real, right? She's spicing it up now. Yeah, she's spicing it up, man. He breaking them all. Man, Wack ain't pay nobody nothing. When they start saying that shit about Wack in the transmission shit, Wack ain't pay nobody nothing. He start breaking them all. Why would he pay anybody? Come on, man. Oh, man. It's like she's just talking. This why, when these people that done dealt with Wack and they get around, don't nobody take y'all serious. Wack ain't pay nobody shit. It's crazy.
But when these transmission allegations hit the surface, hit the internet, brother, you don't got nothing to say. You mute mouth. You trying to take legal action. You know what I'm saying?
Wack ain't taking legal action on shit. Come on. That's the shit he be telling y'all. Man, I'm taking legal action. This the shit he tell y'all to scare y'all because he know y'all got the mind of a goldfish. So y'all fall for anything. So of course he gonna tell y'all anything. He specializes in manipulating these type of people.
Which he never took legal action.
Yeah, we know
because the rumors were true. Wack is an angry bird, blood. Wack is an angry bird. Let me tell you why he's an angry bird. Because he's in the closet and he can't come out the closet. You know what I'm saying? Blood is in the closet and can't come out the closet. So he's an angry bird.
Her accent sounds forced. She don't talk like that. Yeah, we can see that. Yeah, we can see that. You know, her and her blood and I ain't going, and you know, she want to fit in. You know, some of these people they want to fit in. You can hear the lingo.
Blood, you know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, and I'm not a setup artist. You can't name one dude that I've set up. You can't name one coffin that's resting on my conscience. But you can name multiple coffins that's resting on Wack's conscience, bro. Straight up. You can't call me a setup artist. I didn't get this far by being malicious or evil or not having pure intentions. I always had a genuine heart. I always came with respect and loyalty.
Hey, listen. You ain't come with no respect. You didn't come with no loyalty. You came with malicious intent. You was going at the girl Tam. You was going at everybody on No Jumper. You just lying. Like, it's like these people just lied and they believe their own lies. Straight up. They like lie and believe their own lies. We heard what the grandmom said about her. Grandmom said a lot about her. She told on her damn mom. The mom was hot at the grandmom for dealing with her. Upset. Why you dealing with her? Then got the mom locked up. Yeah.
I was always crossed. You know what I'm saying? Wack is an angry bird. Dude has built his platform or his reputation. Dude think he the modern day Suge Knight, blood. If I'm lying, I'm flying. Dude think he Suge Knight, and really he the real Big U. Everything that they saying Big U is, Wack is really Big U, blood. Like, y'all not paying attention because y'all so blindsided by how he's overly excessive and how he continues to troll, he continues to manipulate. He gets on Clubhouse with his cold little five. This is a whole bunch of nobodies on his Clubhouse. I'm talking about nobodies. Nobodies. Duds. Like, brother, like, you see them in traffic.
Hey, listen, baby girl. You just like the people on Clubhouse, though, baby. Yeah, this is why Wack deal with you. He can manipulate them, and he can manipulate you. Because he manipulated you real good to go at Hefe, Sporty Face, and Munchy B. He manipulated you real good. Used you real good. So now, right, when she says Wack wanted her to start talking about Nipsey Hussle, it lets me know that Wack told you to go at Sporty Face, Hefe, and Munchy B. And you did it. Now, you ain't want to talk about Nipsey Hussle, but you did it talking about them on No Jumper. Just keeping it a buck. Because he said it. He told you to go at them. This is why you went so hard at them. Just keeping it a buck. Smash that like button. Hit that subscribe button, man. Share the live.
You wouldn't even know they was a part of the Wack Clubhouse side. You feel me? They all does. Nobody's. Non-factors. You feel me? Boom. He got a little cult following on a Clubhouse. Boom. So he brings his cult following wherever he goes because he's positioning them on Clubhouse. Mind you, he's not positioning them in reality. They not on the Blueface tour. You know what I'm saying? They're not at No Jumper. You know what I'm saying? They're not on any podcasts. They're not doing interviews. They're just anonymous profiles on his Clubhouse. You know what I'm saying? Like, dude is pushing that. Then he runs that and it's live streamed on YouTube. So really he's reaping all of the benefits because as long as they're on his Clubhouse platform and he chimes in every hour, which I don't understand how a man that is such a businessman that's doing so good has so much time to do that. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. Now you figure this out. So you sit around Wack, listen to the orders of who he wants you to go at. You act like Wack is real and solid. And now you just wondering how he has so much time to sit on Clubhouse and do what he's doing. That's why I say, man, like these people just be straight fufafi, man. They just be straight fufafi. And it's the same shit over and over. This is why you can't take these people serious. All of these people go around Wack until he go at them and then they want to talk about it. Why you ain't do this from the door when you seen all this shit you said you seen? Why didn't you address this shit when you seen the shit you seen? So he got to go at you first? Okay. This is why it don't hold no weight when they say nothing. That shit don't hold no weight.
I don't understand how a man that is a businessman has time to be on Clubhouse every single hour of the day. When I sat down with P Nice, he was like, what's the thing with Clubhouse? I'm like, he like, ooh, I'm like, I don't even know. I ain't gonna say too much about that conversation because P Nice, I don't know. P Nice ain't did nothing to show me anything malicious, so I'm not gonna speak on P Nice. But what?
Look here though. Like they really think that the people that they meet doing these podcasts are their friends. She thinks that these guys that she's met doing these podcasts are her friend. Hold up. They don't rock with you like that. They use you for content. They don't care nothing about you at all.
I came on P Nice's platform. It was all good. And as soon as he left, he started to disrespect Nipsey Hussle. Wicked100 don't know me. He don't know that I be playing the game. One thing I do is I'm a woman. I observe. I trust my intuition. And I'm big on my spirituality. Dude don't believe that. He reads books and he tries to master the art of manipulation through what he's reading. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, brother, when someone has that in them and they're not learning to have that power, you can't win with a person like that. With me, you're not gonna be able to intimidate me, manipulate me, extort me, blackmail me, or make me feel as if though, you know, you're more superior than me because I know that this is not in you. It's on you because you're trying to perfect the art of that craft. You're malicious, you're evil, and that's why a lot of people don't trust you. You know what I'm saying? I can't say that book, but y'all know what I'm talking about. He definitely studied that book and he's trying, everything he's doing in the entertainment business, he knows what he's doing, and then he gets things on individuals. He gets,
She says she can't say the book. Like, why can't you say the book? Like, hold up, man. Yeah, straight fufafi.
At first, and then he took on a position, but for like, I want to say, like for 5 months, Creep didn't do anything for me. Boom. So I end up doing the footwork. So I'm like, okay, I gotta build my demand. Boom. I'm tucked off in my old spot in the middle of a mountain. Boom. One day I go to LA. That's when I link up with my peoples. I ain't gonna say too much, but I was with like Josh and them, whatever. Josh, I think it was Josh Lush. I think his name is Camel Toe. I was with Germ. Shout out to Germ. That's my sis. But yeah, like I was with them, Mikey, whatever the case may be. So boom, that happened. And then I ended up with some other individuals that night. I think I was with so that night I ended up with Nino, whatever the case may be. Then boom. So fast forward, I ended up staying out there. I get on Creeps Live. Creeps like, please hit me, blah blah blah. Like let's do like a media run. And Creep did do his 1-2. He like
Now, mind you, right? This guy Creep that she's talking about is her manager. Listen to this shit. Jaleec ain't got shit going on and she has a manager. Nobody's booking you for shit. Nowhere. You're not getting any paid gigs anywhere. And you got a manager. This shit is out of pocket. Yeah, this shit's out of pocket. You hear me? Nobody's booking this girl nowhere. People are talking about you because you was on No Jumper, baby. This is what you got to understand. They're talking about you because you were on No Jumper. The people that go on No Jumper, they get talked about. That's the only reason. Now, when you start doing crazy shit, oh, they're going to say something else about you. But she has a manager with no paid gigs nowhere. Nowhere.
linked up the P-Nice thing with the P-Nice show. He linked up the AD, the community with AD and House Phone.
Yeah.
He didn't necessarily not line up the back on Fig. He like tried to, but then he told me to hit T-Rail. So I ended up hitting T-Rail, and then me and T-Rail ended up setting that up on the back end.
She got a manager to go on back on Fig, P-Nice, and these little podcasts that she's going on. You got a manager for that? You could run your own podcast and make more money. It's what I'm saying. These people be having the mind of a goldfish. They want to look bigger than they are. You want to look bigger than you are. You went on these podcasts. They probably gave you $200-$300. You got to give your manager 20% of that. You ain't get shit. You get $100-$200 and that's it. And you talking about you doing some real business? Smash that like button, man. And hit that subscribe button. Share the live. This shit is wild.
Story, but like, it was good vibes with AD and House Phone. It was good vibes with T-Rail Smack. It was good vibes with P-Nice. So I have nothing bad to say about them. And they're, I have nothing to say about them. I don't want to speak too highly of people because I feel like when I speak too highly of people, they always end up backdooring me.
They don't like you. This is what you got to understand. You think because you go on these platforms, see, and this is what happens when people that really don't have the street experience. When you step into these rooms and you don't got street experience, you're going to learn the hard way. Because honestly, it's a lot of snakes doing business on these podcasts. So of course, as soon as you start speaking highly, when they start thinking about you making the allegations and you being on video, being comfortable in there, and they start saying something about you, you're going to be like they backdoored you. They don't like you. They're using you for content because you were on No Jumper and you was controversial. So they're using you for content. They don't want to be your friend. This is business. This is what a lot of people have confused. This is business. Just keeping it a buck. Smash that like button and hit that subscribe button.
And so, but what I will say is, thus far, they have not shown any malicious intent, any backdoor activity, whatever the case may be. So shout out to them. But so we do the media round, whatever the case may be. That happens, and fast forward. So when the thing pop off with Skinny, I let Creep know because he's my manager at the time. So I'm letting Creep know, like, what's going on. I'm like, you feel me? Like, woo, this happened, whatever case may be. Do woo. So,
hey, yo, that just tweaks me out, though. I gotta say that again. It tweaks me out that she says that was my manager at the time. Like, you really have some type of business. Like, you got like some type of catalog that you like doing, business with. Like, this shit is crazy. This is my manager. You don't have no catalog. You don't rap. You don't sing. You became controversial on No Jumper, and you really thought you needed a manager? Come on, man. This shit's out of control, man. Hey, yo, this shit is wild. Yo, the internet is bugged out. This shit is bugged out, man. Real shit. The internet is bugged out with these people.
He's sitting there quiet on the phone, like updating him on everything. And he like, but mind you, I can't remember if it was before or after, but he was telling me he was going to go do a deal, or he was going to go like meet with the guy to do a deal for a podcast. And he wanted me to go. But I didn't go because I just didn't go. Like, more of the story. So Creep ends up securing this podcast deal. Boom, he's whatever. He secures the deal. He's telling like, Jaleec, you need to come. You are the content, blah, 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 X, Y, and Z, this and that. Boom. Whatever. I don't end up falling through. I think I'm still with 607 Nut. Because 607 Nut gave me my own show, Trenches Worldwide News. So I'm running the news segment on 607 Unk's platform. So
listen to her. 607 Unk gave her own show, Trenches Worldwide News. Oh, man. Man, these people got the mind of a goldfish, man. I can't even lie. The mind of a goldfish. You don't understand this shit. See, and that's when it's bad. When people grasp some type of attention on the internet and don't understand to do with it, they don't understand nothing. And they get out here running around. They talking like they doing something, but you ain't doing nothing, baby. It's just people talking about you. That's it. It's content for the people. Shit ain't making you nothing. You ain't making no money. Yeah. And Adam ain't gonna show you how to make the money. Some of these people be, having attention and people talking about them, and they really think that they're more than they are. It's just people talking about you, man. Everybody else gonna make a bag. People gonna talk about you. Yeah. Obviously, you like the clown show of the room. Real shit. And if we being real, it ain't like people is, talking about Jaleec is doing good. It's like you the clown show of the room. So if you the clown show of the room and everybody's clowning you, you not making no money off the clown show, I really don't think it benefits you.
Oh, I'm no longer with No Jumper. Like, that's been old news. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I'm not gonna slander No Jumper because No Jumper, No Jumper, even though they did pay me out to be an animal, most of the time that I was there, um, it taught me a lot. No Jumper taught me a lot. Adam did see something in me that, other people weren't seeing in me at the time. So I would never speak ill will on Adam. Now Wack didn't put me on. Adam put me on. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. Now she's admitting Adam put you on. This is why we talk about you, Jaleec. We talk about you because you were on No Jumper, baby. We don't talk about you because you created your own lane. We talk about you because Adam gave you the opportunity for us to see who you are and talk about you. Not because Jaleec created her own lane and she was on her own platform and she built it up and we found out who she was. No, it's because Adam put you in the light. And a lot of these people that Adam put in the light don't know what to do with this shit. Yeah, they think because they got the light, it's like they excited. Yeah, people talking about me. Structurize your business. Brand your name. Structurize the business for you to become a company. I guarantee you, she hasn't done that. She signed to the guy Creep as the manager, and you don't even have a company. So you just signed the boy Creep, Jaleec Pina. No company, no trademark, no nothing. This is what these people don't know. But they get attention and they act like they're bigger than they are. You should be thinking about starting a company. Trademark. You should be thinking about doing business. How to work your YouTube channel. This is not how you work your YouTube channel. You got to figure out how to work the YouTube channel. These people, right? They look at the views, not the business. They just want to be seen, not compensated. This is why they be in the position they in. Forget just being seen, be compensated. Come on now. Smash that like button. Hit the subscribe button, man. Share the live.
But Wack did introduce me to 607 Up. So I would have never spoke ill will on Wack, but then Wack just showed that because he couldn't control me behind the scenes, he tried to, you feel me? That's that intimidation, manipulation, extortion, blackmail that I'm telling y'all about that Wack has built his platform on, or his name on. So basically, X, Y, and Z, all that is transpiring.
Wack put you with 607 Oak for a reason. Wack is 607 Oak's manager. He done manipulated him too. Everybody Wack deal with, he has to manipulate them or he won't deal with them. These are the only type of people Wack will deal with. The people that he can manipulate. If he can't manipulate you, he's not going to deal with you. This is a fact. He has to manipulate you to deal with you. And y'all fall for the trick. Every time. You know?
Where am I going with this?
She don't even know where she's going with this.
So basically,
She's crazy. She's wild.
Creep. I let Creep know about the little skinny. Okay, I let Creep know about the skinny situation. Make sure you guys are liking and subscribing. If you guys are new to the channel, I do apologize with the online chatter. But one thing about me is I'm not going. Like,
listen. All the time she been on there, right? She just saying like and subscribe. It's what I'm telling you. Don't know what she doing. And from what I'm seeing, she looked at the phone and somebody told her, make sure you tell them to like and subscribe. It's like somebody had to let her know. Make sure you tell them to like and subscribe to your channel. She doesn't know what she's doing with this. She has no idea. And you understand, right? When Wack runs across these individuals that don't know what they're doing, he starts feeding them information that he wants to feed them to manipulate them. Start making them feel comfortable. Talking about his industry ties. Talking about he can teach you how to politic your hand in the game. He can do this for you, that for you. He knows this person and that person. He start talking this shit to get him comfortable. She fell for it. That's all. She literally fell for the shit. She thought Wack was gonna do her a favor. Wack put her over there with 6070. Got her out of no jumper. Get on out of here. And I'm just being real, right? Jaleec was supposed to stay at no jumper. Ground her position and build her own platform. She didn't understand that. Straight up. She was supposed to stay at no jumper, build her platform, learn how to work her YouTube to make it profitable, and then go off on her own. Nah. She got big-headed. They talking about me. I'm big now. I can guarantee you she ain't making no money on her YouTube. I can bet that. I'm willing to bet that. She's not making no money. She does vertical live streams. She's not making no money. None. Straight up. None. Yeah, it ain't even worth worrying about the YouTube money. It ain't even worth it. Because she's not making none. She does vertical live streams. You don't make no damn money on no vertical live streams. That shit is for engagement. That shit is for subscribers. That shit don't make you no money. And this is a fact. Now, if you want to do some engagement and have some people to talk to, you know, yeah, you can do that. But you're not going to make no damn money. All YouTubers know that.
You feel me? Like, y'all gotta understand. Y'all gotta understand. Like, it's real people in this industry, and then there's a lot of malicious, evil people in this industry. But I'm just tell y'all my truth because I live in my truth. I can't risk being exposed. So I tell Creep, boom, 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 what's going on and how I'm feeling about it.
Hold up. Did she just say she can't risk being exposed? Ho. Hey, Jaleec, you really gotta relax, baby girl. They didn't already put your shit out there. What do you mean you can't risk being exposed? What do you mean by saying you can't risk being exposed? Like, hold up. Am I in the Twilight Zone? Because from what I seen, they didn't already put the shit out there on you. They already talking about you all around the internet.